As much as after having watched on film, what have you noticed about what went wrong personally and the offense? What kind of stood out to you? You got second chance to look at outside.
Right. After we watched the film, we saw what we expect. We just didn't execute when we needed to. At the times we needed to. There's a lot of plays we left out on the field, but I know that we're gonna make sure we get those corrected this week, and we're just gonna keep pushing forward.
Like I know in practice it's impossible to replicate true game live speed, but having been since November that you had played, did it take you a while to get adjusted to the speed of that game on Saturday or no?
To be honest, not really, because here we practice like how we play. Obviously, like with the game, you're going against another team, and the nerves and everything is up, and adrenaline. But we go out and practice full speed every day. We're trying to make it look as much as a game as we can, so that when we get in those situations, we're pretty comfortable. So I wouldn't say the game was moving fast. I just feel like it was just small mistakes that we had made in the game that we wish we could have back, but we're gonna make sure that we fix those so we don't make those mistakes again.
Yeah, Mike, on the third interception, you kind of had some field in front of you, you were outside the pocket. Did you think about running there or not? Were you kind of caught in between? And because it seemed like you kind of forced to throw up the coverage when you had field in front of you.
Yeah, initially, I thought about running, but I didn't realize how fast that guy was chasing me. But that was a bad decision outside the pocket for me. I just got to know when the journey is over and throw the ball away. But I learned from it. I'm just going to continue to keep pushing forward. I know the team, they have my back. They continue to stay positive. We just stay together. That was the main thing coming out Saturday. It showed our character. It showed that we stayed together. We didn't go out pointing fingers at each other and stuff. After the game. So we know we have a lot. We have a lot of stuff to work on. We're going to make sure that we attack those things this week, and we're going to get ready for Idaho and make sure that we go out there, play our football.
Mike, you mentioned not executing small mistakes. What were the most common mistakes that occurred on Saturday?
Yeah, just small things, within the offense, within the plays that we run, maybe missing a read, maybe missing a throw, missing an opportunity, touchdown opportunities, big play opportunities, just small things like that. Things that we do every day in practice. Just make sure that we focus on those things. Make sure for myself, make sure my eyes are up, make sure that I don't get distracted on what's like right there in front of me with the rush and stuff like that. Just make sure I keep my eyes on the field and make smart decisions with the football.
Michael, the first time returning to with fans in the stands after 2 years on the road in a very hostile environment. You haven't done that, live action, hadn't been hit, and coming back from the injury. With all of that, how much of that was in the back of your mind while the game was going on?
I wouldn't say that really wasn't like in the back of my mind too much, because I've been playing football for so long now, and every year I play, there's always fans except for last year, so that was just the only little oddball. But just having fans back, it's great, great environment, it's definitely fun playing those games with the fans, and I can't wait till we play here this week at home with our fans.
Mike, last year you showed significant improvement between your first game back and then your second game. As you're looking forward to this game, how much improvement do you think you will be able to make for this game? Now that you've had that one game back.
Yeah, every week we look to improve. We always try to build off of what we did the week before. So, definitely there's going to be a lot of improvements. Definitely a lot of corrections going in. Make sure that we're fully prepared. And not saying that we weren't for this past game, because we were, but to make sure that we're prepared and we're just ready to go out there and execute at a high level. I feel like the guys they're pretty confident going into the game. And, I feel like that's going to be how it is every game. We just got to eliminate this bad football and just go out there and play our football and just make sure that we go out and play hard, play for each other, and just going out there and execute at a high level every play.
Matt, I'm going to wrap with us.
So Coach Allen talked about feeling comfortable outside the pocket, and kind of how you work on that. I guess having had multiple ACL injuries in your time at Indiana, how do you work on feeling comfortable outside the pocket and kind of avoid some of those lingering thoughts of what's happened in the past?
Yeah, stuff like that starts in practice, you know, just reps in practice. Make sure I'm taking game time reps in practice. Like, you know, just make sure when I roll out of the pocket in practice, I'm not just jogging. Make sure I'm going full speed, you know, just simulate what it's going to be like in the game so that whenever that time comes, you know, I'm comfortable and I'm relaxed in that situation. So that's really when it starts, you know, and just having confidence in my body and just in everything that I put in, all the work I put in all summer, you know, just going out there and just playing, having fun, just playing free. You know, that's the main focus for me. Like whenever, you know, you're looking at the injuries and stuff like that, just going out and having fun. You know, it's a game that I love playing, and I'm going to continue to love all throughout my life. You know, so I got to surrender the outcome and just make sure I go out there and perform at a high level.
Right, that's the last one.
One thing Coach mentioned on the rewatch is that he felt like a lot of your throws seemed to be going a little bit high. Did you notice that as well? Within the game and on watching film, I guess, was there anything mechanical, any reason why did it feel like it was sailing on or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, I had a couple high throws. You know, I just got to be better with the football. You know, I feel like that game is definitely a game that to build off of. You know, it's something to go in this week to practice. Make sure that, you know, like you said, those high throws that I missed, you know, make sure that I correct those and make sure, you know, either if it feels my placement, like where I was, my placement of my feet, you know, my arm angle, stuff like that, just working different off-platform throws, different arm angle throws, stuff like that. I know on one of my hot balls, it was a different arm angle. Just make sure that, you know, I'm just working those in practice so that whenever I come to game time, you know, it's natural to me.
All right, thanks, Mike.
All right, thank you.